Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, I'm super excited. Hello, my beautiful glowing sisters. I'm super excited that we are live. I've been preparing for this live, and I'm so happy that now we are live. All right. I'm so excited. You know why I'm so excited and why this video is for you is because there's something God has placed in my heart to share with you, especially if you're a beginner in building your personal brand in as a purpose-driven woman, as an impact-driven woman. You're a creator and you are still in this stuck mode and you're trying to find your way out. You don't know what to do. It seems things are not working well. It seems it's as if the whole world is against you. The whole thing is against you. And now you're like, I don't know what to do. You're at the point of either giving up or struggle your way through or anything goes. This is for you. And God placed this message in my heart to share with you from my own experience. I'm not coming to tell you what just I googled or so. I'm going to share with you my own experience because I got this message yesterday. I got this message yesterday as I was after having a live session. Please, if you can hear me, type I can hear you. Let me be sure that you can hear me. I'm so happy to be here. So I got this message yesterday having a virtual hangout with my ladies on Instagram, one of our guest speakers. So there's some kind of struggle we had before we launched the whole thing. And then at the whole at the end, when I tried to speak with her to empower her, she was the complaints and it's as if the whole blame was she was not prepared. You know, I tried to give her the advice. See, you don't have to kill yourself because things are not going exactly the way you want it to be. It's your sign. But do you know what? Let me tell you something. Energy is powerful. Energy is powerful. And you have to be careful, especially if you're a healer, if you are a kind of person that is so free hearted to encourage people, empower people, you want to speak positive life to them, positive things to them. I want you to be careful because energy is powerful. No matter how good you are in doing this thing, at times you might get infected by trying to help someone else come out of their own stock. Yeah. So listen. So that yesterday, as I was encouraging her, I said, no, I was telling her that the level I am now, I've come to the level that I don't get stuck when things are not going the way the way I planned. Just keep moving. That was my encouragement to her that she should keep going, knowing that there is a reason why it happened that way. All she needs to do is to learn her lesson, do sorts of things. I was encouraging her, but the tone was as if, yes, I invited her to be the guest and it came sudden to her, but I expected that she would be happy because she's also dreaming of building her personal brand, owning her stage. The blame was as if I did something wrong by doing that. Guess what? Let me tell you the main point. After that, me that was encouraging. I was kind of a happy mood when I encouraged her. And I'm like, okay, so what must be, must be. Life goes on. After that, the words I got from her started resounding in my ears. Like, is that making me feel like I made a mistake? Is that making me feel that I did it all wrong? My emotions started changing. I started feeling bad that, oh, maybe I did do it well. Oh, maybe. Do you know that just entertaining that thought, my whole mood changed? I started feeling bad. I started see one thing about emotions. When you start getting angry, when things are stuck, because that's why this word came. You don't just end there. You start becoming bitter with your situation, with your environment, with the things, and then you start feeling worse and frustrated. So I started, hi, I can see you. Welcome. So I started feeling so bad. And in that process, I started having bad emotions. Even with my son around, I was so bad. was so feeling bad. But at some point, I just said a little prayer. Say, God, I don't like this emotion. That's one key thing if you want to get out of stuck. You really need to know that you are stuck, and so you really need to get out of it. Okay. So I said a little prayer. I said, God, please, I don't like this emotion. Anytime this emotion comes, it makes me feel worse. It doesn't give me the best. I started saying this prayer. Immediately I finished saying this prayer, I heard a word. Guess what? And that's where this message comes from. The word said, what if life wants you to play with this mode? What if, let's say, for example, you're preparing for one big occasion, you're so excited about the occasion. It happens on that day. That's when rain decides to fall. What guess what? Normal human being, you'll be angry. Oh God, you know that I'm planning my big day and this rain. What if you say, oh, what if life want me to dance in this rain? Okay, what if life is teaching me to know how to either get a car or anything? But that's not our case. And that was not me then. Immediately things are not going the way we want, we freak out. We are not happy. We don't want to. I will come back to the comment section. Thank you. You will start blaming the whole things. So life, it dawned on me that life know that you are capable of winning this situation. Life knows that you can win. When you ask God to make you great, He doesn't just place greatness on you. He gives you the tool that can help you achieve that greatness. That's one thing. But for we, when we are being given that tool, we are like, what am I doing with this thing? I'm asking for greatness. I'm asking for this. But that is where, just like a chair, chair was not just formed. It came from a tree, like the wood chair. It came from a tree. Somebody have to think out. Imagine somebody say, I want to sit down. I want to sit down. And life is pointing you to a tree. You'll be like, what am I? Are you telling me to go and sit on top of tree with this my dress? But life is telling you to think, because he knows what God knows what he deposited in your mind, in your brain. Life is expected to think. And then that's where humility will come, when you start asking for help on the how to do it rightly. So that's how people get the inspiration of converting the tree to be a chair. That's why innovation is coming. That's why, and that's what separates the 1% from the 99%. When life throws you something, every one of us aspiring to be great, but not all of us aspiring to take the risk. Not all of us aspiring to dance in the rain. Let me not just use motivational word. Not all of us are ready to dance in the rain, dance in the mud as it is. Okay, for example, I had that plan for that live stream. I was hoping that my son will be in school. Funny enough, only for the school to tell me, they'll be in midterm break. I was like, where, how do I go with it? And he might come and start interrupting. What do I do? Normally, I'll freak out. I'm like, hey, God. It's as if it will be like I'm trying to get angry with my son or for nothing. But I'm like, okay, if that's so, let be, let it be. Let it be. Okay. We are being actually deceived when we watch people that have made it. They show us the beautiful house when they are shooting their videos. I see their house. See their house. See their fine house. See, that thing, it's what keeps most of us stuck. Perfection. Perfectionism. When you look at people, you are comparing yourself to somebody who, and I tell you, they don't tell you their struggles. None of these great people don't come here and show you how they are dancing in the rain, how they are dancing in the mud. They're not showing you. They will go to a beautiful house, and if you are not careful, and then when they motivate you, if you're serious, do this, do that. This is why I came on live, where you want to beat up with the standard. You start borrowing, you start forming, you start acting artificial things, and you struggle. But here I'm going to give you a key as a woman, the key that can help you to dance in the rain and still feel light. That's when they say, when life throws you lemon, you turn it to lemonade. That's what it means. It's you turning that bitter situation into a beautiful moment, no matter how difficult it may look. So this live stream is going to help you if you're a beginner, if you're an impact driven woman, if you are aspiring to grow in life, and if you are feeling stuck at a place and you are looking for a way to get out of it, and you're struggling to, you're seeking for help, and all you are seeing is people who are telling you, you are making you feel that you're not doing it enough, when you know that actually you are doing your best but it's not happening, and you're at the point of, should I go, go extreme, should I do this, should I do that? Please don't go. After watching this video, I believe you get insight that can help you to dance in that rain, play in that mud, and still keep winning. It's all about getting out of stock. It's all about, okay, we went off. I don't know what actually happened, but we are back. We are back. Okay, so if you are at that statement and you are feeling that you have gotten it all, please, this video will benefit someone you know that is actually in the same state. So you can do well to share it with someone you feel that, oh, you are in a this situation, watch this video, it will help you. So if you feel that I am not a beginner, I've gotten it all figured out, my life is so easy peasy, then you need to just, I will not say you should not watch this video. I would say just share it to someone, a sister, a friend who will benefit from this. Because actually, at the point we are, life can be so amazing. Let me not say difficult. Life can be so amazing that you'll be at the point of, you know what, I'm done. I felt like that. At a point, I felt like, okay, let's do my own story. I was in a 9 to 5, doing well. At a point, I felt I need to dream big. I was dreaming big. I need to go bigger. I need to achieve my goals, something like that. As dreaming bigger, I left my job to start a business of my own. Life started happening. Life started happening. Things started turning out the way I didn't expect. The funny part is that after my encounter that broke me down, I found myself now getting back to my feet to create the whole business that I came out to do was a difficult thing. The estate where I'm living, we were having light. As all of a sudden, we start have experiencing difficulty in having the light. Start having, light issue. And then my phone got lost. One of my phone. Light started happening. My laptop, a lot of things that happened that I was like, what is going on? What is going on? Why am I experiencing all these things? But it got to the point that I have to realize that life is expecting me to dance in this mode. Life is expecting me to actually play with it. Life is expecting me to not shrink out when these things are going on. And I got the message. And I got that God knows that you are equipped. He has equipped you. He knows what you can do. At times when we are asking, what do I do? How do I go about this? The answer is always there. What is in your hand? When you're struggling and you don't know what to do, you don't know where to turn, you don't know how to go about it, the answer to it is, or the question you need to answer is, what do you have currently? Work with that. I've been postponing starting, being serious with my YouTube creation because uh want a fancy gadget, want everything sorted out, want the light steady, want what's it called? Shoot the video because I'm a video editor actually. That has been something that delays me. Not like I'm doing it as a food. I do it's part of because I'm a content creator. I'm a part driven woman. So I do it. So I was wanting everything perfect so that I'll shoot the video, edit it, the thing keep keeping me stuck. And then I lost my one of my phones. That become another problem. So how do I go about it? The memory card, the things there got missing. I keep on struggling to get back to my feet. My laptop developed just to fix the one small issue in it. The person went there and do worse than what is being asked to do. I get stuck. I keep giving reason. This is the issue. My phone. I don't have much space in my phone to shoot the video because that was actually the truth. I don't have much space to shoot the video and edit it. I don't have this. And the estate, we don't normally have light. That has been my amazing skills. And I used to feel bad. I will be feeling, why is this? Why am I in this situation? All this time that I want to get out of this. This is why when my laptop have to develop issue, this won't have to happen. Okay. But life, will I say life is just looking at me that, see, you have what it takes to get out of this. You have what it takes. It was, I keep thinking out solutions, but in that solutions, I'm getting angry because you see, experience one frustration as you're trying to telling me as I got this answer. Dance in the rain. What is it you have available? What do you have? Okay, you have. You actually go live on YouTube? I answered yes. That was me having a conversation with myself. Okay. I begin to say, okay, my son is around, like he's around today. I want to postpone it to next week when he'll be in school. I said, no, I'm going to dance in this rain. Even if he wakes up, comes to this life, hi, I'll just, he'll come and say hi and go. But I have to dance in this mode. No more trying to be perfect because that perfection has kept me. And will I say, I'm done. I'm done with the perfectionism. So if you are in this state and you are really thinking, what should I do? Sis, the solution is dance. Come and join me and dance in this mode. Dance in the rain. And that's when life was filled. When you talk about being strong, that is it. Somebody throws stone at you. You use that stone and build house. And I tell you, it is even a tree that has fruit that people throw stones on. If you don't have any fruit, nobody will throw you stone. And that's one thing I now realize in life. I think life is throwing this to me because he knows I'm capable of handling it. So let me start facing it to get out of this. So instead of me shrinking, giving an excuse, coming, no. And here is the solution I have to give you. When you're feeling stuck, just know that I know that it's actually like somebody ride you're in a car trying to ride it and it's not moving. But here is the key. You are still the master. You are still the one in control. You have the right, you have the power to navigate it. It's a mental barrier that keeps us overthinking. One of the key things that keeps us stuck is mental barrier. You overthink it, you begin to fear, what if I fail? Don't be I learned the, I see at a point in my life, I begin to appreciate every experience I went through this journey of trying to run a business of my own. Okay. I learned that failure, they say it's good that you say it and because it makes sense to you. Failure is not final. Failure is like pointing you to you that what you applied, you applied a formula, it didn't work. Try again. But we don't see it that way. Reality, no matter how you say it as a motivational speaker, when reality happens, you will not feel it. You will blame yourself. Why this thing did turn out? Maybe it's not my fault. Come out of extract yourself from it. And there's a new techniques I have mastered. I realize I'm becoming better. Coming out of a situation like something will happen to me. I try to detach myself from it and then analyze it. Okay, let's say this thing is happening to somebody. How do you interpret it? How do you go about it? What can you say? What is your own contribution to it? Where can you make your corrections? What will you do better? So the thing is that why we get stuck is because of our mental barrier. We overthink it, we are afraid of failure, we are believing we are not good enough. So that keeps us paralyzed and makes us emotionally down, brings that emotional breakdown that we'll start feeling that we are not doing it well. But what if you shift? What if you decide to do it the other way around? What if you make up your mind to say, okay, I know that this is happening to me, but it's happening for my good. It's not happening to break me. Life is bringing it to me because everything in life happens based on deserving. If you don't deserve a thing, it will not happen to you. If you don't deserve, most people say, I don't deserve it, but I tell you, sis, look well. There's a way you have contributed. If you are having business challenges, you are the one that decided to go into business, and that's just the thing. If you didn't start a business, you will not hear any person in job saying I'm having business challenge for what. So it's only when you get into business you start having the challenge that businesses do experience, and your own key is to find a way to get out of it. Okay, so one of the barrier or things that keep us stuck is emotional weight, past hurt, shame, unhealed traumas, and that anchors in our life. We start feeling okay. It's as if this thing is about to play out again. You start romancing the bad experience you had in the past. But here is the key: instead of just staying stuck in that emotion, detach yourself from it. See it as if it's happening to someone. Imagine you becoming a counselor to someone who is actually going through this thing. What are you going to say to the person? Although sincerely it's going to be difficult for you to do, but actually that's what you should do. Romanticizing the whole situation, this has come, I'm so, why this, Lord, what, life has forgotten me, I am the only one experiencing this. No matter how long you continue to say this, it will not change. Yesterday was the day I told myself, you know what, this negative feeling or feeling bad about myself, I'm done with you. I've been addressing it, but I tell you, I have to tell that thought, say, see you, I sack you. I don't need you anymore. You really need to start talking to your thought, because you are not your thought. They are just there to either make you or mar you. You are in control. At times we keep listening to them that they control our life, control our happiness. I have to speak to it. I say, I'm done. I'm going to ask it first. Thinking about this whole thing, what do I benefit? You make me feel worse. You make me take away my peace, my joy. So why? What do I benefit? Keep listening to you. Nothing. In fact, I used to tell it, if you can actually do it, go and do it. Don't just tell me, bring to me how bad it is. It's just like you having a friend. Whenever you miss opportunities, friends will be telling you, do you know this opportunity that you missed? What you would have gained? That kind of thoughts is not a good, will I say, that kind of friend, will I say, it's not a good a better friend though. Yeah, trying to make you feel that opportunity, how big the opportunity have been, that it has been done, move ahead. And saying we have a thought in us who will come and remind you how bad, do you know how, if you have done this, it would have gone this way, this one, that. And imagine being in, having that thought continuously, you will feel worse. You keep on feeling bad anytime you keep on dwelling in that thought. But if you come out of it, stop listening to that thought that keeps telling you that opportunity you missed, it would have made you big. So what? Either you have missed it, life goes on. So what? Be quick to detach from anything that comes to remind you of whatever that has gone. Let it be. The thing you, in fact, what I normally tell the thought is, okay, give me solution. Instead of just telling me how I've missed it, tell me what to do. If you're not to give me solution, excuse me. Because they hear. It's better you speak to it than you listening to it. And you are the one in control. You speak to it, it hears you. So emotional weights are the things that makes us feel so bad about our situation and keep us stuck, begin to have bad feeling, and in that bad feeling you get no result. So that's how the power of your emotion can keep you. And I have to remind you, we create things by our emotions. We create it, whether happy or bad mood, you create. When you're having a bad mood, what do? You start feeling bad about it, feeling worse. You are automatically sending signal to life to bring things to come to pass. And you are going to eat from it, whether you like it or not. And that's why they give us, the people that have found the truth keep saying gratitude is the key, gratitude is the key, because it's you planting a seed that will later germinate to yield more fruits. So, and then another thing that can help you or make someone to get stuck, will I say, is where you don't know what to do. You don't have a clear roadmap of what you should do. Okay, for example, like in this situation I was telling you about, I felt I don't know what to do. I was waiting for a perfect phone, waiting for when I will get this or that, waiting for when I will the house rent to expire so I can get out of the house and find a place where I'll be having light, waiting for everything to happen. And now I feel that the road is not clear. I get stuck in that mode. And for you, when you're thinking of, okay, I really need to get this thing done, I really need to buy this, I really need to have this before I start owning up my state, before I start owning up my voice, impacting people, you are keeping yourself stuck, sis. You're keeping yourself stuck. Lack of, you mustn't know the A to Z to where you want to go, but at least you should know, you focus on that one that is before you. Focus on that little milestone. Climb it, that step, climb it. As you keep going, the road keep getting clearer. And I have to tell you that you are not alone in this journey, because life is backing you up. God uses those struggles to open. He's trying to bring your attention to something so that we are too busy that we don't hear it. But life is trying to point you to something. And here is what I want you to do in order to start breaking out of this stuck mode. Identify what is holding you back. What do you think is holding you back? Like for me, one thing I know that was holding me back was the light. Light was an issue. I needed to have more, get a memory card, buy another phone, what again? Change apartment, lot of things. There are plenty, and they will consume money. And start thinking, should I borrow money? Should I hire? Should I use for my savings? Should I? All those questions will keep me stuck and from not moving. So you really need to know what is that thing that is a big deal from making you not to do that thing you have been aspiring to do. That thing you want to do, but you're feeling, I don't know what to do. What is that? You know what it is. Write it out. I have to start naming my own. Okay, this is what it is. This is what it is. I named it. Oh, this is it. But it didn't just stop here, there, because knowing what your problem is doesn't solve the problem, but at least it gives you a better way to know what you're trying to solve. Then another question I need you to ask yourself is, what is draining my energy in order to achieve this thing? Because there's something that may be draining your energy, making you give that excuses for not doing what you are called to do, for not owning your voice, for not impacting people, from not helping life. It could be your relationship, it could be your environment, it could be something, a habit that you're doing. It could be something, because me now, all those things become an excuse. And that I'm now excusing myself by doing other things. I feel that, oh, let me be doing them until every other thing gets okay. I can now continue. But I don't know that I'm just whiling away. Imagine how long I've been postponing being more serious in content creation on YouTube, looking for a way to create a fancy video, well edited, and every other thing. When I know I can even go live, why not start live stream? Why not? You've been aspiring to be a content creator. You'll be aspiring to be an impact, to impact life. You see people doing, you admire. You even criticize people. This one, look at what she's saying. This one. But you have not started. Find out what is draining your energy. What is that thing that is draining your energy? What are your fears? Some will be, I am too old. I don't know if I can succeed in it. Maybe you have failed in some. When you made attempt to try, you failed, and so you're feeling you might fail again. Then you ask yourself, where do I feel disconnected from my purpose or God's plan? So the key thing, like I did, which I'm sharing again here, is to spend time praying, even if it's 5 minutes. Yeah, I have to say that. Pray and ask God to show you how to get out of those stuck mode. When you have named what it is, present it, this is what it is, you will get answer. Like after I said that prayer, I got the answer that what you should do is to step out. Instead of just giving excuses, try life. Try going live, start streaming live. Start with that. If you're waiting for when you will have a perfect gadget, a perfect this, you will never do it. And guess, let me tell you why. Because I also asked that. Because that will be a story. That will be something you can use to motivate others. Okay, now I'm now streaming. And somebody that may be watching this video either now or later will come and be saying, I don't know what to do. But you'll be like, just like the day I was doing this same thing. I saw somebody going live with a phone. I saw somebody doing it. I was like, and I'm here giving excuses. So the issue is that you really need to swim, dance, and play in that mode, because that is where your story will come from. That your pain. That's where your motivation will come. That's where your story, when you're going to share with people, I didn't wait for perfect time. Imagine if everything is perfect now and I'm streaming with a fancy whatever, or you see, and I'm telling you, don't worry, don't give up, show up. You'll be like, because you have figured it out. But now you're seeing this video and I'm telling you my own story. Instead of you giving excuses, try it. It will be a story. When that thing came to me, it clicked like, wow, why life is bringing this to you is for you to have stories to tell. My God, I laughed. I was like, and I'm busy here giving excuses. This is what I will use to motivate people. This is what I would empower people. This is what I used to. Oh, and life knows that you can win this. God knows that you are powerful. God knows that I am powerful. He knows, and that's why instead of me starting perfect with those things, because I had it, I was prepared to start the business. Everything started falling out. Life want to strip you of those things to bring out the best in you. That's why you're losing friends, you're losing people. You imagine there are people, there is a plan I had to go into this business. Everything failed like that, so that you can trust in God and you can believe in yourself. So that your win will not be, I tie your glory to one human being. No, you tie your glory to God, and then you believe in yourself, and then you can stand boldly to empower people, to encourage them to own your voice and tell them that, you see, I did it and you also can do it as well. And God knows that you are powerful. Remember that you are powerful. You have the power to transform dust to something beautiful. You have the power to, just like women, we women, we know how to bring different food items, mix it to become a soup, to become a delicious meal that people enjoy. Same with your gift, that thing you are called to do. It might be looking, where do I start? People are saying niching. Leave niching. Start where you are. What's the simplest thing you can share to someone now? Start with it. Yeah, I don't have a girl. Are you on Facebook? Start there. I don't know. Start where you are. And there was something I was sharing with a friend. I told her, what most times what keep people stuck is from launching their impact-driven business or helping people is because they are thinking of monetization. Monetization is the first thing. See, monetization have become something the enemy is using to steal shining, because you are standing. If I go now, you're thinking of once you go, you're making money. And because people will tell you, I started my business in less than 30 days, I made this. And people that are marketing will tell you, buy this course in less than 30 days, it will launch. And you'll be funny enough, you buy it less than 30 days, nothing show. And you're struggling and you're feeling like, these people are lying. It's not like they are lying. They want to motivate you into doing it because it's still possible. Yes, it's still possible, but that shouldn't be something that you keep you stuck from not pursuing your goal. Because most impact driven people, why they don't launch is because they are looking at, if I create this video now, you're expecting to see 1 million coming from it. I was there, and I'll create and I'll not see, I'll be like, God, no result. That's who plants seed and woke up the next day to go and harvest it? Who is that person? Human being. Even the strongest, tallest tree, we had a story that it planted it to get rooted for is it years or months before it will grow. When it start growing, it grow fast. God wants you to build your roots, to build that root, to be stronger before you start blossoming. But most of us, we are in a haste. We want to reap our fruit. Nah, 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 nah. Most impact driven people, why they are not going live is because I don't want, when I go, I'm not making clients. Nobody say hi. Go live like now. Go. It can be zero, zero follower or one or two. Fine, be there, but be strategic. If you try it this way, it didn't work. You think of, what should I do better? Where should I do? But don't get stuck there. Okay. So let's not the area of trying to get results keep you not moving, trying to get results, because most of us is because you want to get result now. You are not, keeps you not moving. If the result is not coming, you start seeing feeling that you are not good enough, you are not doing well, or the person that is pushing you to do it is don't know what they are saying. If they know it, they should come and do it for you. You don't have to see the whole staircase to take the first step. Trust God to light the path as you go. And I was listening to one of the people I look up to. She said something that strikes me. When you are in a path and you know the A to Z of it, that's not your path. In fact, you're in somebody's path. Because if you're in your own path, you can only know where you are and or maybe possibly next step. And if you don't know the whole thing, it's your part. All you need is God guiding you to clear it. Whoever that tell you giving you steps is not your part. And why you are hearing these things, because you're a life changer, you're a transformational person, and life is bringing this to you so that you stop sleeping on the goal that He has placed in your. And we know the story that goals are not beautiful as they are. They are not valuable in their raw state. But you have to know that this is gold. Keep on refining it, washing it, refining it till it become the finest of the whole metal, and now sell it, element, and sell it in a way that people you make good money from it. Same with your voice, same with your calling. Right now it might not be making sense, but you be the one to trust it, believe in it. At times what keep us stuck is because we are expecting someone we love, people to love that thing. You share it with somebody and you're expecting the person will say, ah, wow, this is a great idea. But at times you share it and the person, people are not they are looking at you as, is this thing making sense? And then because it's not making sense, you are giving up on yourself. But ideally it's supposed to be that you don't allow whether they are what they are saying and how they perceive it to stop you. Rather you keep going, believing that you know what you are doing because your maker is the one leading you. So now, another step to get out of this stuck mode is to shift your mindset. Shift your mindset. Your mind is a battlefield, and the enemy loves to keep you stuck with the lies that you are not enough. Your mind is a battlefield. You really need to know this. At times, the enemy will tell you it is too late, that God, you keep on bringing things to make you feel like a failure, that you're not doing the right thing, that people has gone past you, or ways that you make you feel struggle through. But here is the thing: you have to speak life over to yourself. You speak life to yourself. Speak life to your life. Speak life to your destiny. Speak life to that which God has placed in your hand. Don't give up on yourself. You are the one that will believe in yourself. You are the one that will trust yourself to enable others to trust in you and to believe in you. You need to keep moving. Even when you're not seeing any sign of progress, keep moving. And this moving is just endless moving, but the moving that God is leading you. And that's why you have to have that, create that relationship with God so that He can actually be showing you the plans He has for you. You will feel it as a woman because we are intuitively endowed. When God is speaking to you, when God is showing you that this is your road, this is where I have called you. He said it to Jeremiah, I've appointed you as a prophet. Since God have appointed you, He gave you a voice, He gave you a message, but you're too scared that who will listen to me? What if they judge me? Ah, they will say this thing is different. Ah, they say I'm churchy. They say I'm this. You want to now fabricate it, paint it to sound like the word. No. If you go that route, you will struggle. You will start trying to copy. But if you go the route God is calling you, you will strive. You will strive. I know when I have this skill of content, I have this skill when I started launching to it. So I was struggling, like, it seems as if I'm sounding like every other person. In my earnest desire was like, I need to have a story on how to help people to own their voice, shine their light, especially women. It was so clear, women. First, I struggled with niching. I was like, is it men or women? I know that men will need that. I know that women will need it. But how I get to know that it is women was in the process. I didn't just see that it happened. I keep sharing my content. Males come for the teaching courses. I saw how the interaction goes, and I know that I can't work with men in terms of teaching or coaching. I prefer working with women. That was is in the process. As you're dancing in the rain, that's when you know, oh, this is the way it should do. Oh, this is the way I should go. But if you keep hiding from the rain, or you are causing the rain, this time, this is the time I came to that, and this is the people. Somebody will say, it's the time I go to market, I'll see more people. I think it's more commonly said in Igbo language that it's time I want to go and buy things, I've seen mad people. That means you believe that anytime you're going out, and that mindset will keep on reflecting without you knowing, or subconsciously. Anytime you go into something, you will start feeling that you will fail. You start feeling that you are not, you can't succeed at it. But rather, life is trying to help you know, open your eyes to see that I've equipped you to win this. Here you want a story, you want a transformational end. This is it. Transform it. I've given you the key. You say, God, I want to be a strong woman. You throw to a situation that will make you strong. God, I want to have more confidence. He give you situation that will make you, either you doubt or you believe. God, I want to start up a business. You see people tempting you to go into job. God, God. You say, God, I want to start a business. It's opportunity to come to navigate your way back to job. God, you better open your eyes and see that life will keep on testing you. It keep on testing you, not like life is testing you based on your desire. Because you need to understand that life is not testing you because life is wicked, life is loving. You said, let me okay. If you're a Bible student, Jesus is a God. He's God. He came. He was tempted. How about you? I have to get to the point that say, if God Almighty, God, as I was saying, I said Jesus came to earth and he was tempted by his desire. He was hungry, and the enemy said, "Turn stone to bread." How about you? Anything you are desiring in this life, life will tempt you with it. It is not life tempting you; it is qualification. You have to qualify for it. Life is trying to tell you you have to qualify for what you're asking for. It's just like somebody say, I want to be a doctor. You don't just say doctor and they throw doctor to you. I want to go and kill people. You say you want to go to be a doctor, you go to school. You practice it. You go through the test. How many years? Think 6, 7 years, or even 8, before you can handle human being. If not, you will cause more harm. So when you're praying for, I want to be wealthy, I want to be wealthy, don't think that somebody just, most of us are thinking in a naive way, kind of have to say. We want to make money. We are wishing that one big man will just say, hello, I saw you. But that's not always the way. A lasting wealth will be the one that you have to plant a seed, you allow it to grow, you water it, you remove the weed until it yields fruits. But most of us lack the patience. Most of us are not willing to wait to allow that seed to grow. We want it now, either now or never. So the key to it is for you to actually know that you have the power in the tongue. You can speak life to your business, speak life to what you're aspiring to get. Like I know I created a community and it was not striving the kind of engagement I expected on it from it. It wasn't giving me that kind of vibe. I was so angry. At a point, I felt like dissolving the whole thing. Everybody go, just go your way. After all, you are draining my energy. Go. God gave me a word, and the word of Genesis. I read it, though that verse came. I didn't know God wanted to speak to me regarding that. He told me in the beginning, God created heaven and earth. The earth was formless, full of darkness. And God said, let there be, let there be. As I was reading this, I was like, okay, what is this scripture coming to tell me? My eyes was open to understand the deeper meaning of faith, which is, if God created heaven and earth, you should be thinking that earth will become perfect. Immediately he created it, right? But he created it, earth was still formless, full of darkness. The earth didn't just become perfect immediately he created it. It was still formless. Do you know what the meaning of being formless? You know, get shape. God created heaven and earth, it still remains shapeless. And he now say, start speaking the word. Let there be. Let there be. Let there be light now. He saw that light was good. He separated darkness from it. Sis, you have been, that stuff you are feeling is that why you are still there is because you are not utilizing the gift God has placed in your hand, the gift of the tongue to speak life over your that situation. You really need to learn how to use your tongue. You create something is not happening, is not going the way you want. Speak life to it. Speak life to it. That's in the mode. Don't allow it to drain. At times, what I do, I connect to nature to get, because science told us, made us know that plant give us oxygen, we give it carbon dioxide. Okay, give to plants, and plant give to you what you need. So we really need to understand that we are getting energy. Most of the time, that's why it's good to stay where there is natural resources, because you will get more energy from them. And I tell you, God created these things to help us learn. Devil gave us phone to give us distraction. When you learn from nature, you will feel light. But when you learn from phone, you will learn and still be feeling empty. You still be feeling confused. You will be feeling frustrated. You go and see somebody who's claiming that he owns everything, and you'll be like, where am I? But when you go to nature, like I connect to nature, I release, I breathe in, I breathe out, I feel light, I feel energized. That's where mostly where I get my energy. Apart from listening to music, I connect, I speak to the atmosphere. I feel free. I speak to God. I believe His handwriting is where in things He created. I speak, I interact, I feel happy. Dancing the rain. See, the key to getting stuck is dancing that rain. Dancing, don't be scared to dance in that mud. Don't be scared to dance in that rain. Life is throwing stone to you. Take that stone, pack it, build a house with it. Learn to detach. Another key is detaching from that thing. Why you are feeling so stuck and depressed is that you are so much consumed by it. You are feeling that this must work, this must work. Detach from it. Do as if it's not me. I'm not there again. Minus me. That is how to relieve, get out of it. And that was what I did to my group when they were not giving me the kind of engagement I wanted. Hmm. I talked to them. I was like, why are people not engaging? I brought this so that we can enjoy sisterhood, but most of us are not interacting. You should learn how to not to be transactional. You should learn how to give freely. Give like just like God giving us life. He's not asking us what are you doing with the life, but definitely we give account of it. Okay, you will give account of it, but he's not there. Come here. What are you doing today? So I detach myself from it. If you compare, if you connect, if you engage, but I will give you my best. But I have to be careful not to do it in a way that it drains me. So the key to getting out of stuck mode is you not allowing the thing to overwhelm you. I've given you keys. One is speak life. Name what is challenging you. Name what has been your struggle. What is that thing that is troubling you? What is that thing that is causing you heartache? What is it? Name it. Know it. After naming it, speak life to yourself. Detach yourself from it. Dance in the mud. Dance in it. Okay, you ask the question. Oh, if okay, I don't have the perfect gadget. Oh, my area, you people decide not to give me light. What should I do? Oh, I will use sunlight. All right, we are back. Had a network issue. So, all right. So, I'm live now. God, it went off. We are back. So, we're going to conclude with this actually. So, when life is throwing all these things to you, just know that life knows that you are capable of handling it, and also it's trying to you to make out something from it. So when you are receiving all those things, you're feeling stuck. Ask yourself, how can I make this whole situation more beautiful? Name it. Pro- call for things that be for being not as though they were. Bless your life. Declare that things will work out for your good. Begin to command your day. Speak words of wisdom, word of truth to yourself, because life is trying to build you to trust in yourself, to trust in God, to get to that happy mode, because that's something that can help you in those moments to keep striving. I don't know. Okay, we are back again. I don't understand why this thing keep going on. All right. So so I'm trying to summarize the whole thing. Okay. So ask yourself, what can I make out of that? Don't just become a follower who complain. Everybody, followers, employees used to complain. They're not paying us, these are not working well, all those things. Be the leader. Okay, you are the owner of the life, you are the owner of your voice, you are the now in charge. Will you just be wailing, complaining, it's not working well, these are not working well, that means you have lost the driver's seat. You need to be in charge, to know that I am the owner of this whole thing. And God knows. In fact, begin to praise God for giving you that ability, for blessing you, for making you able to own, have that uh, drive to impart, to teach. Thank Him, because most people resent, just like talents. A rich man have a talent and share it to his boys to deliver and to create more results. One went and buried his own, said, I know you're a wicked man, you're coming to reap for. But the others produce more. What lessons? We only get the lesson that when you're giving your gift, you should not hide it. People are hiding. But not only that, he didn't attain the leadership position. Anyone you see complaining about somebody is not a leader. Yeah, I bet you. Oh, it's only a follower will just be blaming people for not doing things. And you see, that's why they said people that have made it will tell you, stop blaming government. Own your life. Own it. If you don't like your country, live there. If you don't like the situation, leave it. You're not a three. If you are with somebody and you don't like the energy, the person, leave the person, move. Don't get stuck trying to be there. And then the other kid I gave us, learn to dance in the mode, learn to play with it. Ask life, this thing you have given to me, how can I make it a sweet, beautiful thing? How can I create it? How can I transform it? And as you're asking, don't be asking in resentment, in pain. Ask in gratitude and in faith. Because the Bible said, whoever that must come to me must believe first that I exist and that I am the rewarder of those that diligently seek me. You must believe that your answer will be granted. And then you begin to pray over your life, you begin to confess. If God created earth and it become formless, how much more human? You create it, it doesn't work. Don't allow anybody to make you look like you're a stupid person. You created it, it didn't work. Excuse me? Whoever that is telling you that is naive. Let the person come and show me what he created and it become amazing. There is nothing you could. The light we are using, the person failed how many times? I think 99 times. The person that owns Canva, do you know how many times he was rejected before she made it? Nothing in this life is not straight. It's when you need to qualify for what you're asking for. And when you're experiencing those hardship problem, don't think it that life is against you. Life is trying to make you, give you tools to form a beautiful thing out of it. So you really need to embrace it, so you will not miss the opportunity, because there are so many people yearning that same gift you have. There's so many people longing for it. Just as the man who buried his gift, the gift was collected from him. The master said, oh, okay, I'm a wicked person, I called you to do this, or yeah, give me back my gift. He collected the gift and gave it to a person who is more productive. That's just it. So don't allow the situation. Life is just the secret to hold getting out of stock is knowing that life has placed you. It was a deserving thing. You asked for it and you were given. You asked for to be rich. They are placed in a situation to create, transform ordinary thing to extraordinary. You want to impact people, right? You are placed in a place where people may not even believe in you. They don't trust in you. Okay, make out something beautiful. Build your strength, build your muscle with that. Don't allow it to crush you. They are not listening to you, they don't like you. Oh, you shouldn't be naive. One thing is like, when you are, and that's why learning is important. When you are coming to life, don't be naive. Don't be hey, I'm surprised that people don't like me. You shouldn't be surprised that everybody will not like you. You're just being informed. You should know that life, everybody will not like you. No matter how amazing you are, people will dislike you. There are people who like you. Just focus on the 1% that likes you. Settle have your peace. Even everybody don't like you, God loves you. And you should love yourself also. So take out. Okay. Very good. Today's life is amazing. You're gonna it's amazing. But that's one of the things, and I'm still it's not changing my mood, just that I'm kind of considering those watching it. So we're going to wrap it up, and I was talking about where you leverage on your feminine power in being, especially when you're in stock mode. So this is a secret I learned, and I've been using it and it's working for me. Think of ease. When you're feeling stuck, think of ease. Most of us think of the hardest way, the toughest way, and that's even get you more stuck in the situation. Think of ease. What is the easiest thing you can do now to get out of this? What is the easy, especially, and the question you need to ask yourself, what do I have right now that can help me get out of this situation? Instead of thinking of how to borrow parachute, how to borrow what's it called, helicopter. Think of what you have now, because that stretching of hand, you will become stuck. You will not start asking, where do I start, where do but if you think of the immediate things you have, and I tell you, we are creative women, we are intuitively endowed. When you start looking inside, that's when you need to look within. Instead of looking outside, look within. Your body will tell you, you start getting signal, things to let go, things to accommodate, things to appreciate, things to these are the things you start looking at that can help you to get out of your stuck mode. And this is what I do. At times you dance around, you write your journal, you do creative things that will help you to get back on track. So by doing so, you will still be in charge. Never leave the driver's seat. Never leave the leadership seat of your life, of your destiny. Be in charge. Be in charge of your mood. Don't be afraid to fail. When you fail, get up. Dust yourself. Ask yourself, what went wrong? Where do I need to correct? And then keep moving. Learn how to speak words of positivity, affirmation to yourself. And when you pray, don't pray with fear as a beggar, God. You pray with confidence and with belief. Let me tell you, life will throw stones on you, throw things on you, but you need to maintain your stand. You need to play with it, dance with it. Don't allow the setback to set you back. Keep moving. Even when they set you back, bounce back. Learn how to bounce back. Learn how to turn the ugly situation into a happy mode. If you have a friend you trust that can, when you share, the person will tell you, forget it.